opportunity of working at Epic where I had a front row seat at the digitization of healthcare. We saw rooms like this transition into rooms like this. And now that the EHR data has been digitized, health systems are all looking for ways to better utilize this data to increase the value of care, reduce costs, increase quality. The best in market solutions that are coming out to do just that are being built in the cloud. They're working on different ways to engage patients and to use that data to improve efficiency within the healthcare systems. But the challenge here is that the EHR data lives in the basements of the health systems that they're installed in. And in order for an application that's built in the cloud to connect to these health systems, they have to build a costly point-to-point interface between the two. If they use a consultant to do this, which is the typical model, it normally costs around $30,000 to $40,000 per connection to make that interface. If we take a step back and look at the entire ecosystem, we see a large web of redundancy that causes a lot of inefficiency, which is a true barrier to entry for cloud-based applications and software. This is where Redox comes in. We're a modern API structure. We standardize a data model that applications can build workflows on top of, and then we meet the health systems where they're at by working with the technologies that are already used at those health systems. So the applications like it because they can connect us once, and then for every health system they sell to, we manage that connection and translate the data. Health systems like this product because they can use us as a bridge to all of the cloud-based applications that they're working with. When an application wants to get started with us, we charge them a $75 a month fee to help them work out an integration strategy and start building on top of our development tools. This actually lets an application demo an integrated product before they have a health system on the other side, which is a very big breakthrough when they're trying to sell to a health system. It kind of accomplishes that chicken or egg problem when the health system says, how is this thing going to integrate? And the application has to say, well, if you let me integrate it, I can show you. So we had that off. Once the application is ready to sell to the health system, we install at that health system and move them into a production licensing fee, which starts at $500 a month to maintain the connection to the health system and translate that data and connectivity. Applications that we work with typically bake this into their pricing model as they go and sell into the health systems. Since we launched last year, we've grown to around 300 software vendors that are building on top of our APIs and bringing us into these health systems. Our companies that we work with range from anyone from startups who are bringing their product to the market for the first time to large cloud vendors like Salesforce, who we recently announced a partnership with. Our team is well positioned to execute. We've grown to 15 people. 12 of us used to work at Epic on various teams, including technology leadership, interfacing teams, software development, and full stack integration. Over the past year and a half, we've raised $4 million in 2 rounds of investments from some really great investors and partners, as you can see here. We're positioned over this next year to grow our network, and what we're focusing on is building each node onto the network. So every application and every health system that plugs into it is adding to this truly interoperable network that can start exchanging data with each other. So our vision over the next year is to grow that as quickly as possible and really turn that into something where an application developer can interact with data from health systems seamlessly. So if you've built some application and you're looking to share data with the health system, we'd love to talk to you about opening up our platform and letting you start down that process. If you're a health system, we'd love to talk to you about how that integration will work from your end and what your cloud strategy can be moving forward. And if you're an investor, we'd love to start building relationships as we look towards our next round next summer. Thank you.